Hey y'all, it is Hallmark Christmas movie watching season. I have some of my girlfriends coming over later tonight for a Christmas movie watching marathon. I'm gonna get in the kitchen and whip up some snacks that I know they're gonna love. Cast iron skillet pizza, Christmas frosé, along with a lot of other snacks that they're gonna enjoy while we watch the movies. Y'all, pizza is my #1 favorite movie watching food. This cast iron skillet pizza is super easy to throw together and is gonna be great when my friends come over later tonight. So for this recipe, I'm gonna use a generous amount of thinly sliced red onion. I'll heat the skillet to medium low and sprinkle just enough cornmeal so that the dough won't stick to the bottom. I've had my pizza dough sitting out at room temperature, and I like to get this pizza dough from Publix, which is one of my favorite grocery stores. It is a game changer, let me tell you. So my dad's mom actually owned a pizzeria whenever my dad was little, and they made all these pizza crusts, and my dad learned how to spread pizza dough in that pizzeria, and he taught me how to do it. First, you hold your hands like this. You don't want to keep your fingers straight up and down just because it might poke holes through the pizza. So you keep your knuckles kind of bent and hold your dough this way and spread your dough out. And then to spin it, my dad taught me to do it, so you just go and catch it on your knuckles again. I take it like this and go around the edges and squeeze the air bubbles out. And it's also stretching the dough because the weight of the dough is falling down here. The pull and stretch method is a lot easier for people that are just learning how to work with pizza dough. Now that I have my dough flattened out, I'm gonna put it down into my cast iron skillet on the stove. And what I love about cooking a pizza in a cast iron skillet is that it gets hot enough and holds the heat like a pizza stone, but it keeps everything in a skillet and makes it so much easier to clean than a pizza stone ever would. I'm gonna let this cook over about medium heat and drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil and salt and let it cook just until the dough starts to bubble up. Y'all get in here and see this. These bubbles are what you're looking for to know that you're ready to start putting your toppings on. Jarred pizza sauce is one of my best friends, and I like this Mids brand. It's actually one of my favorites. I'm not gonna spend the time to make pizza sauce whenever I can buy something that tastes just as good out of the jar. In my opinion, a classic pizza is Italian sausage, pepperoni, and red onion, and a lot of cheese and red sauce. If you have a favorite pizza, I'd love to hear about it. Throw it in the comments. I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of kosher salt and then a lot of shredded mozzarella. I've got my oven as hot as it will go, which is 500 degrees. If your oven will go hotter, move it all the way up. I'm gonna let this pizza bake for around 15 minutes. I love making a charcuterie board for guests, especially on a movie night, because as guests are arriving, they can start snacking on this. This one is perfect for the holidays because you can make it in the shape of a Christmas tree. I've used prosciutto to kind of make a fun little meat tree skirt, and then I'm just gonna keep assembling it with a couple more things like olives and pomegranate arils and some pickled okra that I put up earlier this season. Y'all, get in here and look how cute this is. It's a charcuterie board shaped like a tree, perfect for a Christmas movie watching marathon. Charcuterie boards are always such a mystery because you never know what's on them, so I like to take the extra step to label for my guests what kind of meat and cheese I have on my charcuterie boards. My timer just went off for my pizza. I'm gonna get it out of the oven. Look at all of that melty cheese. The final touches for my pizza are gonna be crushed red pepper because everything is better with a little bit of spice. And of course, fresh basil. My dog's name is Basil, y'all. It's my favorite herb. I love rosé, but whoever invented the frosé, that is hands down my favorite. This is gonna be perfect for tonight because I'm gonna put in some frozen cranberries and rosemary simple syrup, which turns the traditional summer drink into a yummy Christmas treat. Y'all, this tree and rosé is one of my favorites. I always keep plenty of bottles of this around in the summer for any time that I need a rosé. It's one of my favorite cooking wines, and by that I don't mean I put it in my food, I drink it while I'm cooking. Saint Germain is also one of my favorite liqueurs. It's elderflower flavored, which is so yummy. If you've never tried elderflower tonic or elderflower liqueur, y'all, this is the way to go. The frozen cranberries are gonna add a splash of red color and some tartness that's gonna be great for this Christmas drink. And last but not least, rosemary simple syrup. If you wanna make it flavored, add an herb or a spice or something to your simple syrup like rosemary while it's cooking and let the herb cool all the way in the simple syrup. My friends should be on the way, so I'm gonna buzz this and keep it in my freezer until they get here. Y'all, look at this pretty pink frozen Christmas treat. I'm coming in, Jory.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming to movie night. Hey, Sally. I'm good. How are y'all? Y'all, the most important part, we have frosé. It's Christmas frosé, so it has frozen cranberries and rosemary simple syrup in it. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
I got these little individual containers for us to put our snack mix in so we don't have to spend the entire time passing the bowl. Everyone can just refill it for themselves whenever they're ready. Have y'all seen the new Hallmark Christmas app? It's called Countdown to Christmas. You just download it and it adds all of the Christmas movies to your calendar so you get notified when the movie is playing on Hallmark Channel. Y'all, this spread was so easy to put together and it's perfect for watching Hallmark Christmas movies. Thank y'all so much for coming. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye, y'all.